tried real hard to stay away from this topic, but it keeps ringing in my spirit. Depression is real. Anxiety is real. Many of us, we live it every day. And for some of us, it's a lifestyle. We've lived it all of our lives. I just want to say to you today that you're not alone. You are not alone in your battle with depression. You are not alone in your anxiety and your panic attacks. I stand with you today. I make a public confession that I too suffer from anxiety, panic attacks, and depression. But I want you to know that together we can beat this demon. To those of you who may be listening and this is not your experience, take the time to look out and to check up on those around you. Anytime you see someone's behavior, attitude, demeanor is changing, there may be something that you want to take time to look into. But for many of us, we don't always do that because we're not the person who's reaching out. The person who's reaching out is the person who needs someone to reach out to them. I reach out to others all the time. And a lot of times when I'm encouraging others, I need to be encouraged myself. My heart breaks. My heart hurts. I have pain. I have anxiety. I have no one to listen to me. So that being said, I want you to know that you're not alone. You don't have to fight this fight alone. And I'm just saddened by the fact that the number of lives that we're losing because people feel that they have no one to turn to. We all have family in some way, shape, or form. We all know someone's typical behavior. And when the behavior comes out of character, that's the time to step in. Don't sit back and talk about why she's doing this or why she's not doing that or what happened to her or what happened with her attitude. You just never know what people may be going through. I can sit here and tell you right now, I understand how a person can get to the end of the rope. I understand how a person can want to just end everything completely. The difference between them and me is two letters, UN, saved and unsaved, believe and non-believer. God is with us regardless to what we're feeling, regardless to how low we think we are. God is always with us. But if we don't have anyone in our corner to continue to remind us of that, then absolutely the enemy will step in. He'll take over our minds, and once he has our minds, that's it. We're doomed. We're doomed for destruction. So, sister girls, I stand with you today, fighting the battle against depression, fighting the battle against anxiety, fighting the battle against panic. Stand with me and let us declare that today is the last day that we will allow the enemy to creep into our lives and cause us to be lonely, sad, and depressed. You know, the saddest part about it, though, is we all have there's always somebody around us, but we don't have quality people around us. You know, the people around us are the ones that we're always pouring into. No one pours back into us. And so once your glass is empty, you're depleted. You've depleted all your energy. You've depleted all of your strength. You have depleted everything. And so now you're in need. And when you're in need, no one's to be found. So I pray with you today that you will find the strength and find the courage to check your inner circle. And if there are people in your circle who's not contributing to the delinquency of a minor, but contributing to the growth of a Christian. And if you don't have anyone in your circle that is doing that, sweetheart, it's time. It's time to clean the circle. It's time to start all over again, and it's time to learn how to spend time and be with yourself. It's time to fall back in love with you and take care of you. It's okay to be selfish. Trust me, it is okay to be selfish. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anyone else. If you don't love yourself, you can't love anyone else. So it's time out for stress, anxiety, senseless murders, senseless depression that we don't have to go through if we just learn to rally around each other and let's take care of each other. Because believe me, when I tell you, the Bible says that yes, when we ask the question, am I my brother's keeper? Absolutely. Yes, I am my brother's keeper. With that being said, that means I'm held some kind of responsibility for the fact that I see you struggling. I see you crying, and I don't even lift a hand to wipe your tears. So I'm with you. I stand with you. I stand for you. I'm praying with you. I'm praying for you. And I ask that you will do the same for me. And I ask that you will help us together. Help us to grow together and defeat the enemy of anxiety, depression, and panic. I love you. Go forth knowing that you are not alone. God is with you, and I stand with you as well. Be encouraged.